Most emotionless zodiac signs. Is it possible for a person to become emotionally empty? We've seen people go cold, we've seen them shut down, but we've always assumed that the shutdown was caused by some kind of emotional overload, resulting in a total breakdown, rather than by the workings of astrology. That breakdown can't last forever, so the person experiencing it must adjust their feelings in order to live somewhat normally. A positive horoscope, however, isn't enough to pull the unemotional zodiac signs out of the shadows. When we are in pain, we require immediate relief, otherwise, we will go insane. Shutting down is something that most people do unconsciously. When we shut down, we become beings who feel less, because feeling is what hurts us. We empty ourselves of emotion so that we can survive the pain we feel, because when it becomes too much, it becomes uncontrollable, so we teach ourselves to become cold, empty, and hollow in order to regain control. You've probably met one or two people who appear cold and emotionless. Most people believe emotionless people are that way because they have experienced trauma or an emotional breakdown. This, however, is not always the case. The zodiac sign of a person can influence many aspects of their personality, including how they process and express emotions. Here is a ranking of the various zodiac signs from the least to the most emotionless. Least emotionless to most emotionless star signs. 1. Pisces. Pisces are the most emotionally aware of all the zodiac signs. They have strong emotions, are compassionate, and are never afraid to show how much they care about their friends and families. Everyone knows they're a blubbering emotional mess because they don't even try to hide their emotions from the people they care about. 2. Cancer. Cancer people are extremely sensitive. They are also very vocal in expressing their emotions. If you have Cancer friends, you won't have to guess how they feel about you. They have a nurturing personality that makes them always want to look after you. Cancers appreciate being recognized for their efforts, and they will be sad and disappointed if you do not. 3. Virgo. Virgos wear their emotions on their sleeves and are prone to taking things personally. They're an emotional minefield, and people may feel as if they're walking on eggshells around them. Words have deep meanings, and they can misinterpret a compliment as an insult. Because Virgos are made up of so many raw neurons, they have a reputation for being extremely emotional. 4. Scorpio. Scorpio have a reputation for being playboys. Most people appear to believe that the only thing they want is physical intimacy and that they will struggle to connect with anyone emotionally. This is not entirely correct. Scorpios are simply picky about who they emotionally connect with. If they like you, they will open up to you like a book. 5. Leo. Leos tend to feel things more deeply than many other people. The only issue is that they have such a large ego that it helps them hide their emotions. Depending on the situation and who they're dealing with, they can quickly go from highly sensitive to numb. If they're really into you, you'll notice how much they care. 6. Taurus. The Taurus has a tough exterior but is soft on the inside. People might think you don't care about love, but your partner knows how much you adore and love them because you'll go to any length to express it. Tauruses believe in communicating their feelings in a relationship, so they are emotionally available. If they are hurt, they can strike with equal venom and will become completely closed off. 7. Libra. Libras have mastered the art of caring deeply while appearing to give a flying hoot. One of their greatest fears is appearing too clingy to a partner. As a result, a Libra would rather not show emotions in order to avoid appearing needy. In reality, they care about other people's opinions and place a high value on external validation. 8. Capricorn. Capricorns are emotionally selfish. They enjoy being on their own and are always concerned with their own well-being. However, they lack empathy for other people's feelings. As a result, even when they are in a relationship, they frequently appear emotionally unavailable. Because they are emotionally selfish, they will make their partner feel distant. 9. Gemini. Geminis have two personalities. They are the endearing social butterfly who is friends with everyone. They rarely stay focused enough to become overly attached to one person. They'll switch personalities as soon as they start to feel too sensitive. Geminis conceal their emotions behind ironic jokes and sarcasm. They can't stand it when people take their emotions for granted or make a fool of them. This fear of emotions is why they hide their emotions and become emotionally distant from most people. 10. Aquarius. People born under this sign are often moody and emotionless. They have built a wall of emotional indifference around themselves as a form of self-protection to keep themselves from being hurt. It will take a lot of time and effort to open an Aquarius heart to you. Even with so-called friends and family, They will frequently remain distant and emotionally unavailable. 11. Sagittarius. Unlike others who simply put on a brave face, Sagittarius people have a tough exterior. They're extremely tough, and nothing ever gets to them. They simply want to live a drama-free life and will not become too involved with other people's emotions. They can also be quite insensitive in their insults, always ready with harsh words that will cut deep into the bone if you cross them. 12. Aries. Aries is an impulsive and spontaneous sign. They enjoy living life in the fast lane, where there is no sentimental baggage or emotional attachment. They believe that reflecting on how they feel or expressing emotions is a waste of time and would prefer not to do so. They also have a huge ego and don't care if they're loved or hated as long as they feel good on the inside. Conclusion. Emotions are not a sign of weakness. However, convincing some people of this fact is difficult. It's not always because they don't care. Because of the dynamics of their zodiac signs, they are simply not wired to express their emotions. If you're friends with someone like that, you just have to accept that they may never fully open up to you, and that's okay.